afternoon all. Just a bit of an update on a few things I've done. One of the things I've done is I've now got a big blue in place with the 3-stage. I've piped it through to the mains, which is over there, run it round up to here. I've fitted this tap for the sample, so I can take samples to see if there's any chlorine, run that through there, drop that in there for re-topping up, and through there and into the Nexus. I wasn't sure whether it was okay to drop it into the moving bed, and I was advised to drop it into the middle there, so that's what I've done. It's not the tiniest, but it looks okay, to be fair. I have used the big blue a couple of times now for filling up, and it seems to be okay. Fitted a telly, because in the winter I can hide myself away in here. What else have I done? Oh, the air pipe. I've done a modification on the air pipe. Big thanks to Stu at Koi. He's been a big help along the way, advising me. What was happening before was the flow wasn't great on the air curtain. It was okay, but it weren't brilliant. So I've gone with Stu's idea of using the inch pipe as a manifold, and the flow is far better by using the same air pump. What was happening is on the coat hanger method that I used before, I was getting more flow the one side than the other. I was only having one, it was dropping down as a coat hanger, so I was having one feed in and then feeding down to the bar each side. So what's happened now is you've got this feed here on a tap, so I can balance the flow if need be. Runs across here to this one. Again, I can balance the flow if need be. So I've now got 2 feeds in there. This runs down on inch pipe, down into this and onto my original 8mm pipe. However, as advised by Stu, I'd be better off increasing the diameter of this pipe. But the issue I've got at the moment is that runs through there, underground, into that shed, up, across, down, across, up, and then behind the boards, and then up to there. So it's a bit of a long run. I have got spare air pumps, so I may just drop another air pump inside this shed, so I've only got that run then, and then I can run that inch pipe all the way through into that shed and straight into the pump. But I'll see, because to be fair, I'm quite happy with how this is flowing now. It's really good. Fish are doing superb. New additions have settled in a treat. That chag's putting some growth on. Well, they all are, to be fair, now they're getting the food in them. Fred's doing wonders. He's down there searching for food again. Here he comes. Always after food, our Freddy's. He did take a knock over the weekend. I think he was flapping about for food, and he's took a knock on the top on one of his scales, but it seems to be healing now. But these seem to be it's not very good because of the glare. but these seem to be doing well. Chiba's doing extremely well as well. Hoyatsuri from Andy at Derby Koi. Went to see Andy and Graham and Bisley. He settled in well. As you can see, some people probably don't agree with getting fish from different places, but it's the gamble you take at the end of the day, and I suppose they all start at the same, near enough the same source anyway, but we'll see. As I say, they seem to have settled in, they're enjoying the food. This rain seems to have sent them down a bit. They're usually up scavenging for food, but the rain seems to have sent them down. Yeah, Fred's hiding now, look. That Super Mango is the one from my boy's koi. He's settled in well. Put some right growth on since he's been in here. Some muck just building on the bottom there. He's settling in nice. Picked for me by Lee Hadfield and Alan Tate. So yeah, it's looking really good. Bonsais are doing well. That's a new one that I've had. It needs a bit of a trim now. It seems to needs an haircut. Needs somebody to come and trim my bush. Mind your own business, he's doing well. Skitsy then. Moved a bit quick for him. Jeebus bossed in, to be fair. Really lovely that Achieva. That chocolate shag there, he took a knock, scrapping for food and ended up in the skimmer. Super Mango from Danny, my boy's koi. Doing absolutely superb. One of the first up for food. Hoyatsuri from Andy. Issa Shower. So yeah, that's just a quick update, guys. Haven't done one for a while. I've put shorts out and stuff, but oh, he was having a bit of a flick then. Must have got some food stuck. I think he's calmed down now. He must have had a bit of food stuck. The sog is doing wonders. Donichi Benigoy down there, he's doing great. He's Fred after food, look. And Oscar, the Achiever. I ain't got none, lads. Can't believe how much that's come on. That's super mango of Danny's. Some fish seem to be putting a lot on, and some of them seem to be taking a while to put anything on. But that air curtain's far better now. Well pleased with that. Yeah, my grow one's doing okay. These are just frightened to death, these fish are. They're just, as soon as you go anywhere near them, a bit murky at the minute. These are putting a lot of growth on, to be fair. It's a bit murky at the moment. And as you can see, them a bit skitsy. I'll stop in here for the winter now, and then I'll have a look through in the next summer, see what we want to take out, what we want to leave in. I need to thin some down, to be fair, because once these start packing on the size, on God, once these start packing on the size, they're going to be I'm going to have too many fish in the pond. Always after food. Let's go and get some food. I'll just pause the video and get some food, 1 second. Okay, I'll just drop a bit of calci worm in. I seem to like that. They absolutely love them calci worms. I don't know what the difference is between the calci worms and the mealworm, but I just picked up a box of calci worms from the range. Benny boys from Donici. Gosh, he's taking a while to put some growth on. He's putting a little bit on, but very slow. I'm climbing over each other now for food. As I say, they seem to love these calci worms. I mean, that's gone. It's only been in there a couple of seconds. Let's put a bit more in. That's the lot. I ain't having any more greedy buggers. Dawn's champagne supernova, she calls it. Ginwing Karashikoi. Nicknamed champagne supernova. She does love to name them. that one there with a white nose, God knows what it is. One minute it's a Saragoy, another time we think it's an Achiever. We just, all of a sudden he started to get a white nose, and now his colours are changing again. If anybody knows what it is, perhaps you can just comment, but as I say, it keeps changing. That chag's coming on great, that little chag there. I had him last year from the show at Himley. Had him from Supreme Koi. I believe it's a Marasai chag. He was only tiny, 20 quid. Since he's been in this big pond, he's absolutely piled it on. Yeah, that Goshki just doesn't seem to be, it seems to be taking ages to put anything on. He'll get there, I'm sure. So yeah guys, that's it for now. Just a quick update. Yeah, that air curtain's far better. Mind your own business is doing superb now. Shame it's going to die off in the winter. The auto feeder's doing well now. Now I've done that modification on it. It's only putting a little bit of food in, which gives me enough then just to top it up for them. Because we do like to watch them feed, and we do like to feed them ourselves. So that's why we've set it just to only put a little bit of feed in. It does feed 6 times a day. First one's 7 o'clock in the morning, last one's 9 o'clock at night. But the modification is bang on, to be fair. Get that food out the skimmer, because otherwise they'll be in there. It's alright, it's fresh food from today, because I cleaned it out. Right then guys, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, sorry, I need to shout out to the big mad dog, Westcroft Koi. As you know, he's opened his shop open the weekend. All the best to Mad Dog and Teresa. They deserve everything that's coming their way. They've worked really hard for it, and they'll help anybody out. Easy Pod there, doing the rounds. Nah, it's not Shrewsbury Koi's Easy Pod, but that come from Mad Dog. Again, helping people out. That's going over to my boy's koi, Danny. Picked it up for him because Mad Dog only lives a few streets away from me. But fair play to Mad Dog, that he done that a real bargain for Danny boy. And that's what it's all about. The community's about helping each other. So you've got 2 dealers there helping each other. That's what it's all about. None of this, you shouldn't be doing it at that price, you shouldn't be doing it at this price, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It's community. Everybody help each other. Absolutely superb. So yeah guys, I'll leave it there. As I say, check out Oki Koi, check out Mad Dog with Westcroft Koi, get over to my boy's koi, Danny, and Skegness Pond Supplies, get over to Skeggy. He's doing some deals on at the moment, giving discount vouchers, and get yourself in the draw for a £50 voucher. Also Beacon Koi, that chag came from Beacon Koi, and he's doing absolutely splendid, to be fair. The Achiever came from Beacon Koi, the Denichi Benigoi came from Beacon Koi, and that asagi down there came from Beacon Koi. Get over to Simon and Dean, top lads, really nice setup. Right then guys, all the best, jobs of fish.